everything about everyone somehow, some way.
Okay. It's very vague. So, what specifically do you want to know? How they get their information?
Yes.
Okay. Stop the timer. I'll answer your question first, because I'm nice. And then you'll do your work. Would you like to answer them, or do you want me to do it?
Feel free to.
Okay. Do you know what the Council of Nine is? Mr. Riker? You don't? You're an officer who's digging in the dark web and you haven't educated yourself on crime lords or crime bosses or people that run the city. You're a detective? They just hire any old schmuck to do the work of justice in our town nowadays? Bah, you know, I already knew that. I do it for you. The Council of Nine are a group of 9 individuals, maybe a little less, it's growing back up, of crime lords, people that run this city. I'm not gonna give you individual names of who that is, because you can do some digging by yourself, and hopefully we'll probably end up right back where we started, here at this table if you do, so keep that in mind if you do go dig. Can't wait for our dinner date. Number 2. But this Council of Nine, they run everything. The back pockets of corporations, businesses, you name it. They're everywhere. They watch everything, see everything. They keep this whole operation afloat. They're the Whisperers. And Millie, well, she's a part of that. Part of this Council of Nine. And I'm sure you can imagine. She's got people here, there, everywhere. Oh, what? Thousands of Whisperers scattered across the city. There's millions of cameras. I could go on and on. But when you've got a whole city in your back pocket, I mean, what don't you know, right?
Yeah.
You're basically looking into God at that point.
So you're saying the way they get their information is through the Whisperers?
No, but I'm saying we're a part of that. And there are, as I stated, many leaders in this Council of Nine, each with their own operations, private militaries, groups, people, contacts, friends. She could get her information from whoever the hell she wants. She's talking to you, ain't she? I imagine you're now in her back pocket, if you think it or not. It takes one meeting with her, and then your whole life belongs to her. Did that answer your question sufficiently, or?
Somewhat. It was vague, but I can't ask for anything in specific, I'm assuming.
Wrench, can I give the man a specific answer?
There's a specific question for that.
Well, she patched up. And they had to have had some tie to somebody in their back pocket. I don't know if you know specifically who gave them that information.
I'll give you a very simple answer for this
Whoa.
specific request.
Before we do, Tom, I answered your first question, so what do you want to pick? You want a hammer? You want the knife? Or do you want the clamp? Knife would be fun.
So I have
Fine.
to pick.
Oh no, I can pick for you.
Oh, you don't have to pick at all?
I prefer not to pick.
Nah, I don't want the hammer. You could be weak about it. Here's your knife. I want you to take off his pinky finger for me. He doesn't need that anymore. Hold on, chop chop, officer. I don't have all day. Don't make me put back on the egg timer. Shaking head up. Today
Trying
is
to
a
make
real
this
nice
as clean
day.
and fast as possible.
Is it off? Ooh. You want to keep that? The little souvenir or... Nah.
Keep it with you for now. Sit back
I
down.
know, Well, we're all bleeding green now, huh? Your answer.
A very simple answer. The individual in question, Millie, is very well connected. In more ways than one. She knows exactly what your precinct is looking into. She knows everything that is spoken amongst your halls and walls. She knows where you go to relax, where you choose to rest your head, to spend time with those you care about. And she knows exactly where you will be before you even know where you're going to be. If it doesn't exactly answer your particular question, then you're not thinking hard enough.
Well, can I see the phone again? Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, Python.
Just gonna tie off the cut off pinky so you don't bleed out.
Oh boy. We got a mom and dad in here.
District Zero
That's always
is
fun.
a playground of sorts. Not only for us.
That's oddly suspicious, but not out of the norm for you. I hope that we're getting both dead. You're lucky I was about to call Celine too.
Since it interrupted into your last time, I'll give you another question to ask before that timer hits 0. Go on.
You came this far, officer. Whatever you done now is on that little box behind me, so...
Tick, tock, tick, tock.
Assuming, I don't even know if you guys can answer this question, but assuming that Millie knows all of this about us, through all of her different connections, knows everything we're gonna do, why take interest in small fries like us? We have nothing for them.
Would you leave the pawn on a chessboard on its lonesome? Unwatched, unseen, as insignificant and small as it is, would you truly not care to look into something small enough that could, say, take a bishop, run down a queen, or even behead a king? Would you?
I guess that makes sense.
And remember, we're not the one that came to you. You came looking for us.
Yeah, but I didn't think I'd get such a extravagant meeting. To be honest, I was hoping for more of like a sit down at a diner and maybe share a cup of coffee.
No, you're silly. I only did it with friends. You, officer, are certainly not my friend. Different streets and all. You know, if you put some green on your shoulders, maybe. What station are you from, officer?
1607.
What are they about? Here's your hammer. Yeah, just, I don't know, break one of the fingers, make it simple. And hit hard enough. They'll know. Come on, man. Move your hand. Don't be a fucking dick about it.
Make sure you look him in the eye when you do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be personal. Ooh. I don't think you got it. Again. One more time. Let's roll that back. Come on.
Good measure.
Yeah, you got it.
Feels nice to get just rewards, right?
So yeah, your station, what's that about?
I mean, I think it's what most officers is about, protecting the people.
Okay.
We're here to
Man.
serve and protect the populace.
I've just not heard much about you. So there's another station that's been a pain in my ass, my back pocket, but yeah, we're dealing with them.
Well, we are just recently getting staffed, or more staff.
Oh yeah? How many of there are of you?
Quite a bit. Can't give you an exact number because I'd have to sit here and count.
Quote us one off the top of your head.
Maybe around 10 of us.
Wow, it's a small precinct.
Must be a struggle.
Yeah, you underfunded?
Very much so.
Yeah, most of these stations start off like that. Make you think that you're doing good work, and then they'll reward you with little crumbs. Yeah, here's a little bit of money to give you something that you should already had. So, next question. Let's make it a good one.
Is this military person involved with the recent sightings of cults?
Cults. What cults are we talking about?
Heard like plague masks.
What you know about them?
I know that they've been kidnapping a lot of civilians, that they have been, I guess you could say, sieging checkpoints. In general, they are, I guess you could say, a plague on the district. A bunch of psychopaths and murderers.
Got it in
Say
one.
that again. No. She's definitely not involved with this cult stuff. And if she was, it would only be to help destroy it and get rid of it. And if it wasn't for that, I imagine she'd probably want to take it over and repurpose it. So I can guarantee, because that hasn't happened yet, and I haven't gotten the instructions to help out with it yet, that's not the case. That situation with the cult is probably more personal to the Whisperers than it is her. We have people that are invested in that ongoing situation. Did that answer your question?
It was, yeah.
We'll take a little break for you. It's all right. You got hammered like twice. See, I'm nice. Do you want something to drink? Do you drink, officer?
Sure, why not? Can he get some alcohol?
I mean, his mouth stitched. I guess I can get him a little straw. Hey, Cypher, do you mind?
Sure, I'll be back.
Oh, thanks. There's some gin in the food. Do you guys want anything? No? Good? Alright. Did any of you have any questions for our officer?
How did we fit a guy in here with this much alcohol? Thank you, Carr. Thank you for your services. Right back at you.
Actively trying to quell. Might have seen on the news a couple of bombings and whatnot. And there is a active serial killer roaming that is very invested in us all. We like to call him Stripes.
Must have you quite on edge.
Hey, Ace. Could you pass our guy a little drink straw in it? There you go. It's gin. Join.
I'll pass. For now.
Drink, it's good.
I don't want to take a big gulp.
It's alright. Not my brand.
Okay, let's move on, shall we? Next question, officer.
What is this Millie person's goal? What do they want in D0? Everyone's here for a purpose. People want to make their name known. People want to protect others. What does she want?
You know, when I knew her, I would have told you that she wanted a happy end. Somewhere to live. With somebody she cared about. Life of her own. Not without working for it, of course. She has. But now, as distant as we are, survival? It's always survival at the end, isn't it? Wanting to get by, live with yourself. I think she's lost sight of things a little bit, you know? Like you have a goal, and then plans change. You adapt to what people need you to become, and then once you become it, it's a different world. I think our goal is to survive, to adapt, to learn about other people.
Makes sense from what I've seen so far.
Freedom. She and us, the various individuals, stitched face emblem proud, want freedom from the oppressive nature this district is forcing down on us. From the tigers running rampant, causing harm, strife, and chaos to anyone they can get their hands on. The cultists who run around as if they have free reign to embark on their motivations and terrorizing the district as a whole. To Kijin and their obsessive desires and needs to push everyone down their pristine pedestal to remain at the top, at the suffering hands of us, those who have to deal with the leftovers, the scraps on the table, who don't want to have to think if we're going to live to the next day, be it by our own hands or those who oppress us. Freedom to live a normal life. That is why we exist.
But don't be mistaken. Millie's not like us anymore. I don't even think there's a word to explain what she is. So all those nice words are fancy, colorful. That's the girl we used to know. Hey, do you want him to ever go? Like, and break one of his fingers? You want a break? Or do you want to... Or are you okay with him to keep going with you? Just give me like a nod if you want it to be him. Damn, you see that? Go break one of his fingers. He's a fucking asshole. Have fun. He meant that. It's fucked up. That's not cool, man.
I don't take any hard feelings from it. I honestly would have preferred it.
Yeah, that one hurt. That's good. Unless you want to go again. You looked eager. Your next question, Officer Riker.
Assuming that Millie isn't like any of you anymore, and I've seen Millie before something happened. They looked young. They looked not like I saw them in the news broadcast I scrounged up.
Well, where did you find... Okay, no, keep going. Alright, I don't mean to interrupt.
If you look on my phone, there might be a screenshot, but it was of her and Akikoda in the same room.
Yeah, we remember the broadcast.
She looked... I don't even know how to describe it. What happened?
Have you seen what Millie looks like, or it was just the news?
Just the news broadcast.
What
I'm
makes you
assuming
think?
that's what they...
What makes you think she hasn't always looked like that?
Because I scrounged up her missing persons posters, their reports, and everything like that. Seen how she
Damn.
looked before that.
Okay, you really did some digging on her.
Green eyes, or if I'm remembering, green eyes, black hair, all of a sudden turning into some yellow eye, gray mask, graying hair,
So you want to know what
like she's been
she
through
looks-
hell.
Well, I feel like you just answered your own question, but
You don't just go through hell in a day. What happened to her? What is she?
Jesus,
If she's
have
not
you,
one of you.
have you got a month to sit here and talk to me? Because I can tell you her whole life story if you'd like. It's gonna be a long one.
I mean, I think I'd like to get my money's worth from my question, considering the stakes.
Millie's been a part of this for a very long time. Joined. Was it as a whisperer? It was as a whisperer, right? Or was it as a follower? God, my memory's hazy on that. I know she kind of skipped between two because she got close with somebody in the Fallen and the whole thing. Another gang at the time. Fighting with the Whisperers. This whole thing. Not really relevant or important. But she's been around for a very long time. She's suffered. She's fought. She's bled. She's sacrificed. She built herself up to a point where she became a leader of the Whisperers for a time. She owned this. Worked for it. Wasn't always like that. I wasn't around for a time, and things happened with me, and other people took my place. She ended up in that seat. She did a good job. But in her time of leadership, she signed her life away almost. Decisions that she had to make that would determine if we would move forward. And what you saw was a part of that sacrifice. You became what she needed to become. What Strange wanted her to be. She played a part, and she played it well. Until she became the very thing she played a part for. There are versions of Millie that exist. She's not just one thing. She's many. She's got simps, things that she can pilot. I imagine that is one of the many things that she can pilot, that you saw. Something created in her likeness. I believe Strange helped her build it. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Cool. I feel like I gave you a lot on that one. Let's remove an eye. Should we remove an eye? That'll be fun.
You want to go with the scalp, knife, or the hammer? Each one are plenty fun.
Like with the back end of the hammer? Yeah, let's do the hammer. That sounds like fun. Use the back end. Pop that puppy out.
We're gonna have to dig in very deep.
Oh, hey, I'm into medical. In a minute. Have you okay? I don't make shift. Don't have to be great. Hey, if you guys want seats, feel free to grab a seat.
Why use any tools?
Spare me, Red. Just gonna keep you very
You want him to use his hands? You freak!
It's less messy.
That's fucked up.
I think it'd be safer than using the back.
Just saying from experience.
Okay.
Won't kill him quick.
My people have spoken. You can get real personal with it. Sorry, we don't have any gloves.
Behind the sides of his eyes.
I'm sure that's
You get
normal
a
for you.
nice grip. Just yank it out. It may take a couple of pulls, but you'll get it out eventually.
Yeah, detectives handled dead bodies before.
Can I remove these for now? So he doesn't
Not quite
fuck
dead.
up.
Oh, yeah, sure. I trust it. Music to my ears. Damn, you're a stone cold motherfucker. You don't care who you have to step over, do you, Mr. Right? I can tell. You're pretending to be this nice stand-up officer, but you don't give a fuck about this man. What's the case that you're trying to fix? What's that about? What are you looking into? I know you're asking me all these questions about Millie, but you said it's for a case? What has Millie gotten herself into that she's so desperately needed to be found out about?
My sister's death.
Oh, it's personal. It's personal?
Yeah.
It's fucking personal. Do you hear that? One-eyed Willie? Oh, you fucked now.
Friendly fire chase.
My bad. Okay. What's your next question, officer?
Talked about mentioned something about multiple of her. I've seen something like this. She recreated a carbon copy of someone I knew up to their hair color, which they had dyed the week previously.
Oh, what are we talking like a
My-
synthetic?
I have no idea. Their blood felt real, everything about them. We DNA test their blood, and it was the person's blood. In my talks, it was discussed that it might possibly be Magitech, but I know jack shit about that. Do you know anything about this? How she can create carbon copies and how you can differentiate them?
There are more than one way. There's more than one way to supposedly bring someone back to life, as it were. Magitech is just one of the obsolete ones. You think corporations aren't hoarding the secrets to themselves, even.
I assume that you all must know something. Surely there's some way to differentiate the individuals apart.
Was there anything clear about them that seemed peculiar in the eyes? Any cybernetic parts?
Only telling factors were the fact that they had their mouths stitched, and a couple days previous they had a syringe mark on the back of their neck, presumably where they took the blood. But if all they need is blood, then they didn't even need to draw it from them. They could have just gone to some case we had previously worked and taken some bullet shell that may have struck them and taken that blood. They could probably have my blood. There might just be a walking clone of myself out there.
I'll be honest with you, officer. The cloning stuff is new to me. Well, I know that there are many synthetics that can be created, that have been created. But, people. There are some very rare individuals that I've seen her pilot, but even they have features that make them stand out. Synthetic parts, things that you need to be able to do that kind of transfer. I've never heard her do anything like fully making somebody that's... But it's not out of the range of possibility. The strange before her, they know how to do stuff like that. So maybe he left behind some notes. We can give him a break. But you have another question?
You've implied something that I've been questioning, but, what is this Dr. Victor Lestrange's ties with Millie, and what happened to him?
Well, he's dead. Oh, we killed him.
Is it that much?
Cut off his head.
Like
Wouldn't
I said,
you want to parade something like that around? Let the whole district know that you killed the boogeyman?
oh, well, there always needs to be a boogeyman, Officer Riker. If people don't have something to fear, then you just have chaos. You're scared of the ivory tower. We're not. But ivory tower keeps you in charge, keeps you in place, makes you do your job, makes you feel like this is the only thing you got, and if you step out of it, you lose everything. You grip to what little things you've got in this pathetic world of ours. And for the Whisperers, our fears. When we kill our fears, I think we do a pretty good job at that. We're working on now you're slipping. What was your question? Main question, like what?
What was Strange's tie to Millie? How did they know each other? Why? What came about that?
She was his apprentice.
Fuck, I keep yawning.
Seemed like he had a fondness for her. I'm assuming that in that news broadcast I watched, he referred to her as his daughter.
Yeah, strange that with a lot of people that he created, or felt like he created.
And I'm assuming Millie was the perfect one that he created.
Millie wasn't built by him. Even if he wanted to, he couldn't. He couldn't change her. He might like to think that he did. But Millie used him. He didn't use her. Strange had an obsession, sickness of mind and soul. He lost something very dear to him, a child. And his life was revolved around bringing back that child. Making the body sustainable for everlasting. Perfect. All of his creations were his daughters. We're
racking to do some crazy things.
We're racking them up now. You relax. You sip on your drink. You've already touched it. You want another one?
Sure.
Your next question, officer?
Gotta be honest, I think I've gotten most of what I wanted.
Are you sure? You won't get this opportunity again.
I hope not. To be honest.
Yeah. A bit of advice: don't go, nosying around.
It's kind of my job as a detective. No offense.
Yeah, but there's limitations. You're chief of police. Don't they tell you who to fuck with and who not to fuck with? Well, back in my fucking day, we had police officers in our back pocket that knew the rulings and the lines not to cross. Is that not something present at your station? Do I need to come visit your chief of police?
No offense, my chief of police is kind of a fucking psychopath. 1 week ago, she shot me, so...
Okay, well, I didn't ask for your fucking sob story, officer.
Well, I'm just saying, she's the type of person who's, by any means necessary.
Good. Sounds like my kind of cop. Was that her keeping you in line?
Yeah.
Well, hallelujah. There are some sane cops in the city. Well, it's been
We'll
lovely.
see about that.
Did anyone have any questions for Officer Riker before we,
Hands on the table. Satisfactory. Cuts off your pinky.
Fuck.
Hey.
Let this be a reminder not to speak of this with anyone.
Put his stuff in the boot.
If you do, I will find you and end what little life you have. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Bag him.
It was nice meeting you, Officer Rankin. We send your kind regards to your chief of police. And tell her to keep her rats in order. And if you and any of your station come looking into my people again, we will come give a direct visit to your station and make sure that it's working the way we want it to. Thank you for your time. Yeah, you can take it.
I just gotta knock you out.
Dude, that was so sick. God, we're so cool. You can cut the camera.
Take him back to where you found him.
Yeah. I believe I thought.
Give his phone back.
Yeah,
and keep
yeah,
it
yeah.
as a
That's-
souvenir.
Oh no, I don't care about his phone. Python, you can give that back to him. Good. Okay.
Right behind you.
They had a little step out, but she heard it on the way out.
Okay.
Can you open the trunk? Leave it open for a second. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. I should have told you earlier. I'm gonna look at this glove compartment. I'm gonna grab a pen and paper. Then I'm just gonna draw the Whisperer logo and just shh.
I think you missed Stitch.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, let's go home. Just drop him off where you found him.
Okay.
Well, I'm using your car, so I mean, either we all just go with you. Or...
Yeah, we'll do that. See.
Get down!
Yeah.
Get down!
That's what I brought you along for.
Oh God. Ugh.
Yeah, who's pissed off, huh?
Did you get the answers you were looking for?
I got quite a bit actually, believe it or not.
My foot won't come back.
Standpoint.
I'm
If you hear about
using that finger, by the way,
If
that
I
you
hear
let me
about
keep to identify who that man was, and I'm gonna put in a police report about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
You didn't
mean,
report that? That's crazy.
Yep.
If that's looked into by another detective, they're gonna ask you questions. Then that's gonna tie back to. Okay, all right. All right. What if Indy starts looking? Like what?
Dude,
So
let
I
Indy
talk
look
to
into
him.
that. I don't want to fucking.
yo, why do you have a finger hanging around your neck as a necklace? What the fuck?
You know, there was a tiger.
Alright,
by
chat.
the way?
So I did that.
I'm fucking off. Bye
If there was a
bye.
tiger, then he wouldn't
Bye
care. He would
bye.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
know.